3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Listen, but what the catcher is just the JoJo thing that lied on the TV.
Saurolosaurus. We will call it Saurolosaurus.
Hey, I will not sit here. That's where they keep the Woolworths free range chickens.
Say what?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Comedians Roast the Headlines, a show where we find the weirdest artist headlines and we make fun of them, roast them with you. And tonight we have a very special guest on the show. Barry Hilton has joined us tonight. I am Pala Pala. I'm joined by, I don't know, Light Brown Humor, and Cyril's farm manager apparently is also here. Barry, how are you doing?
I'm pretty cool. Thank you very much. I dig it.
Awesome. All right. So for Barry, just so you know, all we have to do is, we just have fun with the headlines. I'll pop them up. We have a bit of a banter, talk about them if we need to, or read the article, and we have fun with it. That's pretty much all that really happens. We just talk a lot.
Can I ask a question, my friend?
Yes.
Can we ask the Americans in this sort of video thing here to pronounce my name correctly? It's not Barry. It's Barry.
Barry.
Marriott. Light Brown and Cyril.
Here they go. Okay.
The Americans go like, "Hi, Barry."
It sounds like you're one of the
Barry.
members of footings. Barry.
Barry.
I see that you've got an ESCOM thing behind you, a lightsaber, just in case the power goes down.
Yeah, it comes in very handy. Okay, so is it? It's a body. Can I say body?
Barry. All right, just call me Barry. It's okay.
Wait.
I love it when you talk foreign, guys.
Okay. Barry, can you say my name though?
John, isn't it? Paul.
But see, it's not Paul. That sounds like I'm asking people what they think about a political thing. I'm taking a poll. But no, my name's Paul. It's Paul. It sounds like what you guys call this town just to the east of Cape Town.
Paul.
Yeah.
Paul.
So that's yeah.
I know what a lot of oaks call you. It starts with a P and ends with an S.
I was going to say Paul's more, but okay.
Does it?
I'm assuming the word is not promiscuous.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin the evening with this first headline. Here we go, and it's quite a doozy. All right, so American tourist in Cape Town screams at neighbors for having a braai.
Beautiful.
That person deserves to be shot.
That's beautiful. Can you play the video?
Okay.
American tourist screams at neighbors for having a braai.
Yep.
Okay.
Shortly thereafter,
So
American neighbor was slapped.
No, actually, she had to scream because she's still in America and the oaks in a braai having in Belleville.
People know Brian Belleville is selling things on the station.
All right, let's have a look at this video where she gets pretty intense.
Have a literal car in South Africa.
Yeah.
Why is she moaning at them?
I don't know, actually. Yeah, let's see.
On a fucking McDonald's.
Yep.
I have been up at 3 a.m. We have been putting out. Right, we all were. What is that? We were here again putting out the violence. I am sorry. What is that? What is that?
You don't storm up here.
That's called koala, Danny. It's called koala.
I know you we met. I've got it under control.
I don't care. This stuff, win this win. Are you guys nuts?
No, we're not.
Nuts.
No, it's a
I don't
Tuesday.
care. That's an insult. We were up at 3 in the morning.
Property as well.
I don't care.
You've got no right to
I
be
will
on
be
your
happy. Well, you can come over and put the fire out at my house.
No problem.
Because we were right up there at 3 in the morning when
I
your
was also
place
here.
was over in
I was
there.
also
We
here.
were all here. But you gotta
Okay.
be nuts.
You can, thank you.
All right. I will
No
call
ways.
Fine, no problem.
Liquor.
Should have been called.
I'm only hearing every second word.
Ridiculous.
Oh, she's got into the car on the wrong side.
I like how she said she's gonna call the police. The police gonna bring chops. What is the story?
The police will never
Police,
come.
please come in.
Police,
So hold
I'm
on,
just-
you get me right there. She's an American tourist here,
Yes.
complaining to a South African oak for having a braai.
Yeah.
And what was her thing? That
It
the
sounded-
flames were going to.
It sounded like the wind was blowing the sparks over to her house and catching things on fire over there.
That looks
and
like
she
a
didn't
farm,
appreciate it.
which is like huge. So I don't know how these neighbors work, but
Yeah.
Okay, firstly,
Yo,
firstly, 3 a.m. That's still amateur hour. If it was like 4 or 5 in the morning, I would have been. I can understand. But 3 a.m.
Was it
is
at
when
3 o'clock?
Yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning. Apparently, that's amateur hour. That's
It was
we
just
still have-
starting.
the brandewijn is just kicking in that time. So I don't know what's her problem.
And then secondly, she realizes she's on a farm. My people do have a talent of having people go missing on farms. So
Yes.
And money. And money.
Also, if her house burnt down, we could say that she's been fired.
Oh, nah, man. Oh, you guys nuts. You're supposed to go to McDonald's.
Gosh.
but McDonald's is close to 3 in the morning. That's why we braaiing. We are hungry. That's how
Yes.
we work.
I love it. I love
I'll
it.
tell you what.
Yeah.
Yo. Nothing.
All right. Cool.
I
Let's-
love it.
So that-
I love it.
So we just carry on now and talking cock about this American lady. Think
No,
about
no.
this. Think about this, bro. They didn't come right in Korea. They got moord in Vietnam. They got bliksemed in Afghanistan and now Iraq. So she's got to come here, and I think she's with the special forces. But she thought she's a chef, and they said to her, "Will you come to South Africa?" And she thought it was the special sources that she would do. And then she was really upset because she found out monkey gland sauce doesn't come from the anus of a monkey.
No, man.
Wow. There's a proper Navy SEAL.
All right. Next
The
headline.
skills are income. Okay.
Taxis fitted with cameras in effort to promote the safety of passengers and motorists.
Camera is short, and then camera is shortly thereafter found stolen at Cash Crusaders.
100%.
Actually, they got a camera. There's a camera now fitted in every taxi that the shutter speed is so fast. The guy that hangs out the door that says Weinberg, you can catch him with his mouth closed.
What's the cameras for, Joe? Did they say?
They say it's to promote safety of passengers and motorists.
Oh,
The
'cause
cameras
you
are,
know-
they put cameras in the taxi so that the driver get this, the driver can keep an eye on passengers and make sure that nobody gets up to like naughty stuff or robbery.
I know
That's
why,
not
Joe.
that's
I
not
know
the
why.
issue though. It's the driver.
I know.
That's the issue.
It's about the money, guys. Remember, we give change, so you have to pass it around. So they want to make sure that they collect the right fee. That's why the camera is there. So it's all about the
So
money. You
that's the
pass
thing
your
that you
20
just said
rand
now.
forward.
Sorry, but oh my
No,
God,
no,
I
no, no,
guess
no.
it's
That's what it's
like-
about. It's all about that. But I must say, it's a very expensive camera, Joe. Can you give me the specs on that thing?
Yeah. to coin a phrase with the money.
Yes, this is a fantastic idea. I want to
See,
know.
Is it just to make sure that
Our first
because I think the camera has an alert. The camera has an alert that if there's more than less than 16 passengers, it won't go.
That's possibly right.
And only when it's got 53 passengers, then the ignition switches on. That's quite sad, you know, that the people do cuck like that.
yeah, our first objective.
There's been
is
a
to
lot
look
of
after our
robberies taking place in various places in the taxis. Oh wow!
I'm going to be honest. I have seen what happens to passengers that steal in taxis. The taxi drivers can sort it out themselves. I think the people that thought of this does have no idea the street justice that is found within our taxi ranks.
Yo, no, they're not. They're
didn't
not
realize
race. They're not race.
You know what
I'm
it is?
thinking.
Maybe the taxi drivers love Robert De Niro, and they're saying to their passengers, "You're talking to me."
On the other
No,
hand, or it could be an import. We're gonna have our own versions of fake taxi now being shot in SA.
Bang bus.
Well,
I think
there's so many.
All right. The
I
next.
think we're missing an opportunity just for a second. I wish they would turn the cameras around so we could capture some taxi driving action. That is a YouTube channel I would actually
Hey,
tune
yeah,
into.
that's also true.
That'll make Jackass look like nothing, right?
That would
He's
actually
following
be
these guys.
amazing. Like
But
GTA.
Bevan, I'm now thinking it's gonna be obviously fake taxi but South African, so we're gonna call it Tolly Taxi.
Totally taxi. Wow, guy. Wow, we're gonna make a lot of money with that. Our OnlyFans page is gonna be
Okay.
buzzing.
So this is
Only vans.
OnlyFans.
Our next headline. Here we go. Expert says diabetes don't make you racist.
Well, you see, well, it depends what blood type you are.
Thank you. Experts don't think about that. Okay.
You see,
so
if you're A blood type, that means you're African. If you're a B blood type, it's Boera. But if you're an AB, it means you're colored.
We figured it out.
I love that the headline
Diabetes
implies
doesn't
that
make
there
you
is
racist.
a single diabetes.
Yeah.
Diabetes doesn't make you racist, but diabetes don't make you racist. Like
Yeah.
that,
Exactly.
it's a multiple. I love that.
Don't make it racist. But bottom line,
Yeah.
it's obviously gout makes you racist, not diabetes.
I think maybe they're just trying to sugarcoat everything.
Yo, funny, very funny.
Diabetes and type 2. Type 2 doesn't make you racist. It makes you go away somewhere else. I got type 2 racist, bro. Type 2 diabetes. I don't know. I mean, why can't the oaks just have type 1? What's wrong with that? All oaks should have type 1, but if you have type 2, then you're in a different category. Then maybe that's what makes you racist.
Type 1 and 2. So now we got racist dogs. We got diabetes make you racist. What else is it?
It don't make you racist. That's the thing. It don't make you racist.
Oh, Debbie Moray.
But now, if diabetes does not make you racist, what condition does? Because that's the important question we have to ask then.
I'm thinking maybe
Athletics.
mumps.
Because if you do 100 meters, you're racist.
Yes, today. That was quick. That was quick. Okay.
Am I going too fast, Joe?
No, this is great.
I'm
This is
gonna
great.
catch up.
No,
I'm
no.
gonna catch up. Give me 20 minutes. I'm like an old golf. I'm like an old golf. I got that choke.
No, it seems like some people want me to acknowledge the comments. And don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on the comments, guys. Don't worry. When a good comment comes up, if I do miss one, I'm sorry, but I am keeping my best to keep up with the comments. All right, so the next headline, ladies and gentlemen, on the cards for tonight is Cape Town man puts up satirical road signs to expose drug dealers in the area. And these road signs are quite interesting.
This is not the
All the
hero
road
we
signs,
want,
where are
the
they?
hero we-
Oh, they took them off. The road signs.
Oh, they took the
What?
drug one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they took it off. It was
Do they,
here.
Stop
do they at
drugs.
least describe it? Do they at least describe it in the article? Because
It was a beautiful one. Remember what it was?
Yeah.
cocaine
it's
drop
not-
off zone.
Re-
Yeah.
Cocaine,
Yeah, it's
cocaine
on-
drop off
it's
zone.
on-
You know-
Yeah. It's on
Want
our,
some
it's on the
cocaine?
WhatsApp group. Let me quickly check.
So basically,
absolutely-
you put up the sign that said, "This is where you do your cocaine deals from 11 a.m. to 3
Yeah.
p.m." It was majestic.
Where is it now? Where is it now?
See if you can find it.
Sure.
It was
I
beautiful.
saw search for it.
I want to know how
Well
many people
done.
actually use that cocaine drop off.
Okay, but now, Bevan, you and I
I
are
don't
the
know.
local experts. How many bricks do you think you can drop off at a time?
Oh, it's at least half a brick, eh? It's not a lot. It's not a lot.
Half a brick
Yeah.
a drop. Half a brick a drop.
But you know what? At least if you use that as a diet, because every time you drop off drugs, you actually lose a couple of kilos.
Yo! I am shocked I'm not seeing this coming. Yo!
Oh man.
Go back to that thing there, Joe.
Which one?
What's it? Up a bit, up a bit, up a bit. There we go. No, up a bit. No, go. Scroll down now. That's what I meant. Scroll down.
No.
Slowly, slowly, slowly. Go, go, go. What's the next line it says there? Give way to oncoming drug dealers. Is this guy certain that those junior school kids are going to go through and become drug dealers? I mean, are they oncoming for this? This is bull. I think there should be a stop sign there.
Give way
I think
to
it's
future
terrible.
drug dealers.
Yo.
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
Terrible,
if it's at the school, it gives a brand new meaning to a lollipop lady.
Yeah.
There we go. Yes, a day.
Debbie wants to lose a few bricks. Debbie, you must come to our gym. You must come to our gym.
Yeah, no. Barry
That's
Hilton's
the-
on fire. We're gonna
there's-
call him UCT from now on.
UCT, UPC. Okay. Am I on fire?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Crazy.
cool,
Go
bro.
with it.
All right, so let's
I try my best, eh?
all right, let's look at this headline. Speaking of, Barry mentioned racing earlier. Here's one for you, Barry. So man 50 runs 3.5-hour marathon while chain smoking.
I aspire to this. I aspire.
It's
to
fantastic
this.
because that's brilliant because I think he hasn't got a rush anymore with cigarettes, so he smokes chains.
No, man.
Unless
the
his,
picture
unless
of
his
him.
chain, no, unless chain is actually another like a foreign word for poopall because he runs a marathon while his poopall is smoking. Maybe that because of the friction.
I love that. Oh, the guy's name is Uncle Chen. That sounds amazing.
There we go.
Oh, there he
Look at
goes.
that.
All right.
There we go.
What's it?
That
I
is
aspire to
absolutely
that.
stunning.
I
That is
aspire to
gorgeous. I wish I could
ever
smoke
run a
a pack of
marathon.
Edges and run a marathon. Yesterday.
Can I
guys,
go
this is
off the
gorgeous.
thing a little bit now?
Yeah.
May I go? It's in China. Is it China? So
Yes.
he went to the one of those Chinese officials, and the Chinese official said to him, "Comrade, how goes it?" And he said, "I can't complain." And the Chinese official said, "Exactly."
No, man.
That's the truth, though, isn't it? I can't.
Communism is beautiful.
Yes,
Yo,
the day,
I
okay.
aspire to be
Paul,
that guy.
Paul, pal, why are you so quiet?
Barry.
Are you still full from the braai?
Oh, very. That was excellently bride.
Who actually bribed?
Yeah. Why did
Yeah, I want to know who bribed.
we bride Pala and came to our house? So you're also welcome to pull in. You know what I'm saying? Come
Awesome.
to our house. You can braai. Any comic in the area is welcome to come to my house to have a braai.
Yo,
Sometimes
You hear
he'll
me,
be
like
there.
Brown and Cyril?
Sometimes you'll be there.
fantastic.
And
That is
sometimes I'll be there.
fantastic.
All right, so the next headline, some of you might remember those donkey carts that were given to those villagers that cost 780,000 Rand and already started falling apart. But apparently, okay, there is a Limpopo man who's making these donkey carts with seatbelts and a sound system. Look at that.
I'm sorry.
That's a nice donkey
They've
cart.
got. They have the location wrong. That location is completely wrong. That is Van der Bijl Park. That is.
How
that
do
is
you know
V-Town.
that?
That is V-Town, dude. That is the type of shit you see in V-Town. If you ever go to Van der Bijl Park, you know every town's got that welcome in Boksburg or whatever. Van der Bijl Park is welcome to Van der Bijl Park. Drop je suspension, maak warm je engine. That is out and out V-Town. That is
It's
the
a
type of
sexy
thing you see in
business,
Van der
man.
Bijl Park.
Do you think they'll put a camera on this one?
That's very clever. Very clever. But only a slow-mo one.
Yeah, this is a sexy piece of machinery, eh? How much did we pay for the other donkey cart? Was it 27,000?
Now, I think they were each like between 35 and 45,000 Rand.
Yeah,
Remember,
Depends on
if it was a
two-seater or a
two-seater or a four-seater, remember?
Yeah, 2-seater,
but this
4-seater.
guy,
And this
Oh,
one
yes,
this
just
that's
guy is
right.
actually. Yeah,
Yo,
but
That's a
guys,
this guy's
10-seater,
actually an
bro.
entrepreneur. I think this guy's actually an entrepreneur. He just
he just
Entrepreneur.
won. State of the art, my friend.
State of the
State of the
art.
art. When the I
But
can't
that
see
was
the.
like Castle
I see the
art.
art. I don't know. I see the art.
It's an
State of the
estate.
art. This thing is gorgeous, oh pal. I'm telling you. I can't wait. Wait till they
It's
find
like-
out about the
You see
iPhone.
there? You see, and
Dude,
it's powered by a BM motor.
This no man, guys, come on, man. Is this
done.
serious? Are you
Yeah, but let's be
joking with
honest.
these guys with this
I'm
one?
gonna, but I'm gonna be honest. That donkey cart probably drives like ass, though.
Ah, go away.
And you think of another tale.
Oh, okay.
Annie.
What's the
Yo,
name of this
144 says
manufacturer?
that's
Is
an
it buy a donkey?
MVP card.
Buy a donkey?
MPV card. Yeah.
He's dyslexic, don't worry about it. Nah.
MPV, those cards, you'll notice there's no donkey there. So the MPV actually stands for must push vehicle.
That actually makes sense. This is in South Africa, like Fred Flintstone. You put your feet at the bottom and
Only
you just
South
wait.
Africa.
All right.
I mean,
Well,
guys.
let's look at this one. This one
Country
is,
saver.
this one's an interesting one. All right, so let me just adjust quickly. There we go. All right. Erectile dysfunction. Uber driver overcomes fear as passenger brings anaconda along for ride.
No, man. No. Are you going to show the video?
What? Can you say that again? I'm looking for the battery thingy. Say that
Anaconda in an Uber. And now I didn't take my pants off. It's a real snake.
erectile dysfunction. That's funny.
Reptile dysfunction. Yeah, that's the headline. A reptile dysfunction. Uber driver overcomes fear as passenger brings anaconda along for the ride.
Cease, man. Is there a video?
Well, you see, generally in taxis, there is a tight squeeze.
Okay, well done. Well done. That's a good one. That is a good one.
Well, I just snake that one in.
Isn't this also another euphemism for fake taxi videos?
Yes, maybe.
In a taxi.
Yeah.
Dirty.
Yeah.
But where's the video, man?
Is this the video? Must we play it?
No, I don't know if that's the one. I just want to, because the guy's face was.
It's 13 minutes long.
I'm going to be honest. This is so meta. We are watching YouTube while being on YouTube. It's like Inception.
Oh my
word!
No.
This guy, look at him. He's freaking out, and that guy's about to die.
We're only 1 minute in and he's dead. Joe.
I wonder how he actually gets that thing off.
Does ETV know that he's doing this?
He's genuinely scared. You see that face? He's genuinely scared.
Is this in South Africa?
No, I don't think so.
That can't be it.
No, those are Durban plates. Those are
those are
Durban
Durban
number
plates.
Oh.
Those are
Oh,
Durbs.
guys. The guy's also with his snake. Whose snake is it if it's not his snake?
How did he have to get out? I don't understand.
No,
He had to re-erect himself.
Oh, that's legit.
I see the point.
The guy's out. I'm done with this.
The Uber driver's like
snake's going now.
the Uber driver's like, you can drive yourself now. Like,
Yeah, but now,
that.
if you were smart, you can steal that car now.
I don't know. I wouldn't risk it, eh?
Yeah.
But that's a very, you know what? That's a terrible thing that criminals, he's a snake.
That's the new gorilla lock.
Look at that oak. That oak's just making the thing now. Viagra works.
Yo, I will never touch a snake in my life.
Flipping oak.
Not for all the Powerball in the world.
I
Never.
just want to know, where's he taking it?
Oh, he does it to more than one. Hold on.
Yes, he's got a whole list. This guy was the best. Oh, he can't even walk.
Aibo. Aibo.
No
Guess
ways.
who's getting 1-star reviews?
Yo, this man is shocked. Whoa, whoa. How do you explain this, man? Imagine explaining this to someone. Listen, I just need to take my snake to the vet.
To the doctor.
Yes. I will never let you in the car. Never. This guy's telling me, sir. Oh, no,
He's
let it
freaking
in.
out. He's
Oh my
freaking
God,
out.
Well, would any of you do that? Put an
No.
anaconda on you?
No.
Any
No.
of you put an anaconda on you?
I've
No.
had a python.
No, that's like asking for cuck, but that's like going to flip in a Stormers game wearing a Blue Bulls jacket. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Liverpool. My son just told me Liverpool and Man United.
Oh yeah, sure.
I've actually
Yeah.
done that. Yeah, when a Crusader stopped to a Stormers game. It's
No,
not
that's it.
pleasant.
Bevan, that's not special. That's just like a Cape Town thing.
Exactly. Newlands used to be
Hello.
New Zealand's ground.
If the driver
Yeah,
say my
exactly.
anaconda don't refuse to drive. Yes, today
Ah.
put Cameron Engelbrecht.
Yeah.
Bro, that's like, why would I do that? Do you know what I'm saying?
For the views, Barry. For the
For the
views.
views,
Pure
for the-
comedy.
For the
for the
views.
clout,
You
for
know,
the
clicks.
I did TikTok for 10 days. You saw me, Joe.
Yeah.
I did TikTok for 10 days, and I found myself, every time I did a TikTok video, I was actually checking my phone to see how many views I got. I had to charge it 7 times in a day.
So wait, are you still on TikTok or have you decided no?
No, I'm on drugs now. I just have Tik.
The llama approves.
I took out the talk. I was okay with
Oh.
All right. Here's a headline we'll have fun with. All right, here we go. Cape Town's Highway Patrol Unit arrests man for driving his stolen vehicle.
I'm confused.
I'm not surprised. I'm
very
really
confused.
not surprised. I'm not.
Is it his car
Yeah,
that was stolen?
by him.
No, man. How does that work? Explain.
Highway
yourself.
Patrol Unit arrests man for driving his stolen car. Oh, I know what it is.
What?
The guy was actually driving a car, but the Cape Town Highway Patrol man is gender neutral, and his pronouns are his and them. So that's what. It's nothing to do with the other Oaks car. It's
Now I'm even more confused. Somebody's binary and non-binary. I don't know what's going on.
You know what?
So hold on. So does
If
he?
I was
Does
a
he
binary
then
Oak, I would be
identify
a
as
O.
No,
So wait.
I'm just wondering then, would he then identify as automatic or manual?
Wait a
Donkey
second.
God.
Wait a second.
He identifies Donkey God.
Hold on. So the police in Cape Town have remanded a man into custody for failing to disclose that he had recovered his stolen vehicle. So they arrested him.
Oh, okay.
And
I
would
get
have
it.
said,
I get it.
I would have said, I was
get it.
actually going to the police station to tell them.
That my car was
Counted.
stolen.
I was going to the police station to tell them. In fact, the car was stolen, and he found the driver 500 meters away from the car with an anaconda inside.
And then you show him the YouTube clip that is real. You see, Barry's a true scallum. He knows how to do this.
So is it a crime not to disclose that your car you found? I mean, is it just because it makes the police look bad? Like I found my own car, I didn't have to have you guys do it for me. So
We
what?
don't
No,
want
the
you
thing
solving
is
your
that-
own crimes in our country, please. I don't know
Yeah,
what you
no,
think this
it-
is. This
it
isn't
is-
Sherlock
it's-
Holmes.
You should
Yeah, it's
to videos on
it's illegal because if you
insurance.
if you
That's very funny.
Insurance for it.
Yeah, thank you, Cameron. But there's other Oaks here as well. I really do appreciate that. But thank you.
No, you're a Cameron. What about Joe?
No, Barry, don't worry about us. This man loves us every week. You knew here. He's in love with you now.
No problem. Challenge accepted.
Barry's the flavor of the week for Cameron.
That's all right. Let's see how
Guys,
much.
so just
The
know,
flavor of the
do
week.
not
Have you
solve
been
your own
speaking
crimes,
to your
eh?
sister?
No, do not solve. Apparently, yeah, don't solve your own crimes. That's
Don't
good.
solve your own crimes. Police don't want competition.
And also, don't
Absolutely.
solve other people's crimes.
Absolutely.
All right. Ramaphosa is a spy working with CIA, says
I
Zuma.
knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
Jason Bourne. Look at him.
You can see it.
I knew it.
No, that's what
So
it
you-
is. Ramaphosa. That's Jason Bourne again.
And next to him was 007, 11, 1, 3.
So, Ramaphosa is a spy working with the CIA. Yeah.
So CIA
It was actually the CNA.
He
CIA.
was working on CNA, yeah, and next to him is a very special agent. Oh no,
Can you
man,
believe
guys.
that?
You need to be smart to be working with the CIA. Can we just get that right? If you can't even hide $500,000, what the heck are you gonna
What
do
he
with the
didn't
CIA?
realize,
now?
that's an acronym. What he didn't realize, Zuma didn't realize, that's an acronym, for Cyril is awesome. I don't understand this.
Zuma took out the intelligence in that section there.
These two are like a married couple that just had an argument. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, wait, who's who? Who's who there? Because the one that's
Zuma's
sitting
the
like
wife.
this,
I'm sorry,
in the
Zuma's
argument.
I
the
don't know.
wife, my guy. You can see that's a not impressed.
I don't know. I
Mister's
think
face.
Oh, yeah.
Cyril is the wife. It's like that's a face of like, how am I gonna get you back, you bitch?
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave this guy.
No.
Or you could say,
Wait.
I need you to come and service my bull.
No.
Yo, I cannot believe it. Okay, Joe, who did
You
they
know,
say that? So he's
that's why
a
I don't
spy
like
working with the
politics.
CIA. Did they say any thing that he's working on in particular against the
No.
Russians?
No. It was just accusations. There's
I
nothing
think at
else.
the moment he's working on his defense.
Here we go.
That's right.
Both of them.
Imagine he resigns tonight and we busy
Oh my
talking
God.
cack here.
No, he's not on tonight.
Is he not coming on? I thought he's coming on. Did he change his mind?
He changed his mind, yeah.
Yeah, I thought as much. I would also change my mind.
Well, you can speak.
Yeah, I can speak. Just waiting for a little spot. Little.
Waiting for an opportunity.
There's one over here on my son's head. Look here. There's a little spot there.
Did he just drag someone's head in here now? Like
That was his son.
That's my boy Jack.
Yeah.
He's a good out. I want to know who his father is.
How's my kids? Are they okay?
Oh, no, then ask your sister.
This is what I like. I'm so glad Ellie Berry's here tonight.
Wanna do some lines? Okay, carry on.
Okay.
All right. Here we
What
go.
else you got for us, Joe?
It's a good one. Golden Arrow's electric bus revolution, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. The Golden Arrow bus service have big plans to replace their fuel-burning buses with an electric fleet over the next few years.
Is this a current joke?
It's current events. Yeah, it's current events for sure.
This is like
I'm
not
sorry,
from
Paul.
not from
Paul, I'm sorry,
1999.
that
This is
literally
real
just went-
news.
I don't know how
is-
anybody
I'm sorry,
would
I
drive
said
an
that
electric
joke
car in
over
South Africa.
I don't know.
Sorry,
Do
but
you,
I
how
don't know
much-
why
How many
anybody
units does it take to
would
charge a
drive-
bus? Like,
I don't know,
Well,
but
well,
imagine
okay,
driving an
okay.
electric car down the road and there's load shedding.
Exactly.
What you gonna do?
he's-
We're actually going to wait here for 2 hours.
the robot goes out, you stop, everything stops. Must be nice. Must be nice.
Okay, I
Yes,
just want Bevan, you just need to clarify. Talking about how many units of electricity of how many rand, because we all know there's no 1-to-1 ratio. 1,500 rand gives you about 21.5 units.
That is true. That is true. So roughly, how much do you think it would be for a trip from town to Fishhoek on a bus in units?
5
20,000
bricks.
rand?
5 bricks. Oh,
5 bricks.
yeah. 5 bricks.
That's the day. We're living in a,
So I'm talking to my
funny world.
almost teenager son.
There it is.
Oh, this is the bus. It's amazing.
Golden Arrow
To be honest,
electric.
That That looks no different from the abnormal buses. They lie.
No.
There's an
There's
engine.
an anaconda on the
just
side.
painted a
You know
bell
what,
cord.
though? There's an anaconda on the side. And also, this was done by an advertising agency just to give them a plug.
Oh, I hate myself so much for laughing at that.
Did you find out your
man.
ACDC?
Yo, damn it, stop this
And the
nonsense.
wheels on the bus go round and round.
Is there a solar panel
Hey,
on top of the
stop.
roof? I'm
just-
getting smart. What do you think, Paul?
I'm just picturing the
Solar
taxi drivers. The taxi drivers are still looking at that and going, "It'll burn like a regular bus."
Yo,
He's not wrong.
Absolutely, yeah.
He's not
he's
wrong.
not wrong. He's not wrong. That will burn like a regular bus. Dang, well, I come with light
Drivers
brown
burn
humor. You
buses.
come with charcoal humor.
Oh man! All right, next headline, ladies and gentlemen. It is Batong. Motorist calls out Johannesburg Metro Police Department for giving him a fine when their own disc expired in September 2020.
That's
Yo.
cock funny. But
Yeah.
also on brand. But cock funny, but on brand.
I will find that guy again for pointing that out. Don't you ever.
And then I will find myself twice over.
It's quite scary, eh?
Yeah.
So the disc, let's
It's
see.
like
The
saying,
pictures.
you know,
Imagine.
people don't care. It's like I was going down the road the other day in my car, and there was a big sign there that said roadworks. And I thought, no, it doesn't. There's potholes everywhere.
The sad
My
part
boy
is
laughed
it's
at
true.
that. Jack laughed at that. Jack, hello, boy.
Hey, Jack.
What else?
You know your jokes are funny when your 12-year-old laughs.
No lies, you ghostwriter.
Yes, that's the spirit.
All right. So it's self-explanatory. Basically, what happened is this police officer the Metro police officer pulled over a guy driving. He looked at his disc, said, "Oh, your disc is expired." And then while the officer was writing this guy a ticket, this guy wanders off and looks at the police officer's discs and realizes, "Hey, your disc is also expired." And then actually asks the officer, "Are you gonna give yourself a fine now?"
Never. You should have just given him
Actually, that
KFC and
came
walked
from-
away.
No, that actually came from. That wasn't the year of the thing. He went to the optician, and he got 20/20 vision. So he thought he might as well keep it because you can't do better than that.
Listen here, pay your fines, people. Go on to pay fines. Those students, they go
Pay your
check
fines.
now.
What I would really enjoy now.
They freaking
because-
exit.
If your license expired by 2 years, you get a court summons. I would have loved it if that traffic cop had to write out his own court summons and
Oh,
sign
you get the
it.
Happy Meal. You get the Happy Meal if your thing is older than 2 years, isn't it? They give you a prize or something. I'm sure of it. It must be.
Insidious.
You get to run for parliament.
Nah, you must be on Robben Island for that.
So apparently, Mikhail, people think you look like Matt Walsh. Have you noticed?
Who's Matt Walsh?
Who the hell is Matt Walsh?
He's a Paul. How would you
American conservative podcaster guy.
Yeah,
He's on the Daily Wire.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I'm not as
Is
young
that
as I
right?
thought. I don't know him.
Now, he's the guy that made the movie "What Is a Woman." He goes around asking trans activists and alphabet people, "What is a woman? Define a woman for me," and they can't do it. Nobody can do it.
Yeah.
So
Interesting documentary.
It's a bait.
Well, that's
Okay.
like putting somebody into a corner knowing that you're going to, how can you say what is a woman? That's wrong. That's really, really wrong, especially if you're an amoeba, because you can be a pain in your own ass.
Ask more important questions. What do women want?
Oh, you know what? Can I tell you something, Alex? My beautiful wife, Sandy, I love her to pieces, but when she says these 4 words, it is the scariest thing in the world. Darling, I've been thinking.
It's like two panados, call me tomorrow.
This is cool. My wife's great. I am telling them, Sandy. I am. I promise you. Yes, I love you too. What do you mean I'm asleep with Jack again? No, this is. Check. This is what happens. My own fault.
Joe, you're getting me into trouble. Let's stop it, guys.
All right, next headline, ladies and gentlemen. We're going into a bit of international news now. We have in the international news, scientists revive 48. Wow, I'm having a Zuma moment. 48,500-year-old 48,500-year-old zombie virus buried in ice.
Are we bored as a species? Are we bored?
I think so.
We just look for things.
I'm going to be honest. All I can say is we can definitely release that virus.
I'm flooded in debt. Let's end it all.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. COVID did not kill enough stupid people. The numbers were not enough. We need a virus zombie to
I want Jurassic Park to be real. That's all I want.
I don't think this counts.
But it's a start, Joe. It's a start.
Listen, is it okay? Would you mind if I sleep on this?
Get a second opinion.
Oh my goodness!
Apparently,
how do they know it's a zombie virus firstly?
Well,
it's zombie in the sense that it's been sleeping for 48,500 years under the ice, so it's going to be revived.
Which proves that Timex watches have been around for a long time because it still had a watch on 48,500. It was the year.
Yeah,
no,
stopped.
Okay, but now I'm wondering: are we going to go then for the Pfizer or the Johnson and Johnson vaccination when this virus comes out? Or
what is your point?
I'm going full Walking Dead. I will shoot everyone in the head. That's my approach to a zombie virus.
Yeah, it's also Bevan. It's also a Tuesday in South Africa.
Yeah. COVID was catastrophic for the whole world, so I'm sure we lost some people along that we liked. You know what I'm saying?
That is
but
true.
Versus a virus.
Yeah, exactly. It was a virus. Now we got the zombie one coming on.
I got it.
I
got it.
All right.
Yes.
Next headline, ladies and gentlemen. It is Thai temple left without monks after they all test positive for meth.
You see, that was from a teacher from the Cape Flats. And she said, okay, children, today we're going to do meth.
That's a good one.
Hey, what geography, dude?
Go find your ex. Tell me why.
My temple left without monks. Left for monks after the positive for meth.
So inner peace does come from drugs. We all know that now.
It's a little confusing. The headline, it could possibly be parsed and read as the Thai temple got annoyed because the monks tested for meth, so it left.
Yeah,
Thai
basically like a blonde moment. The Thai temple is gone because the people want
it's just I'm sorry, I can't deal with you guys. You tested positive.
On the other hand,
I've got to leave.
Take into account
I'll deal with those.
when Buddhist monks protest, they set themselves on fire. But that means they're not actually protesting. It's just they use too big of a lighter when they're lighting their crack pipe, and then they happen to catch a light. So it's not actually protesting. It's more of a job site accident.
Could be.
I think they left because they started taking meth because they didn't realize there was life before 48,500 years for that zombie to come out.
Are there any pictures of them using meth?
I'm just trying.
I wanna use this like as a screensaver or background thing or something.
I think this is junk news. I mean, why would monks use meth?
That's what I'm saying. What do they need to do faster? Let's meditate faster. Let's meditate with more energy. You know, it doesn't make any sense.
It helps you not talk.
Are they
Don't
trying to
take
prey
like a
on
vow of
people?
celibacy or something, or like quiet something like that? So maybe,
And
maybe
I'll
pets
tell you a
do-
joke. Am I allowed to tell you a joke about that?
Of course.
This guy goes, he joins a monastery, and all you can say is 2 words every 5 years. So after 5 years, the chief monk, he goes to him and he says, food's kak. 5 years later, he goes back, he says, bed's hard. 5 years later, he goes back, he cracks, I'm leaving. And the chief monk says, I'm not surprised, bro. You've done nothing but complain.
20 years to do that. Imagine that Google review. Years to put out one store. Yo,
All right.
I'm going to watch Star Trek quickly. Captain Kirk, we're going over here, bro.
All right. Next headline. This one is boy. Here we go. Follow the stink. Police uncover cross-border manure fraud.
Come again.
You're shitting me here.
What? How do you? What is manure fraud? Firstly.
What is this? What is this?
What is this exactly? What?
Apparently,
What have they done?
people. Oh, well
What have they
done.
done?
Paul speaks.
Paul speaks.
What have they done? But really, what have they done? What is manure fraud? Is that when you pretend that it's manure but it's not?
No, it was a border collie that had sex with manure. So it was a cross-border.
Border manure.
Can you believe this?
Joe, please, man, explain. Just read the first line at least. I need to know what manure fraud is, because I might start my own business venture next week.
Yeah. So what I'm gathering is they were telling whoever that they were it's actually cow manure they're selling, and then when they opened up, I'm assuming the boxes, they found out it was only old ANC posters.
But listen, if you look at this thing, if you carry on, they're doing a big investigation about this manure, where it comes from, and apparently it'll all come out in the end.
Stop this nonsense immediately. It's too quick. Yo.
I'm trying to find out.
Joe,
Okay, so
there's no way. There's no way that you can do manure fraud and not know what's going on here. Or the Dutch people involved.
Yes.
Yes, and Belgian. and Belgians.
The farmers and the companies involved are suspected of colluding to falsify figures about the amount of manure that is being transported and used on the land.
Okay. Yo, that
they
makes
have-
me feel much better. I can sleep
So they
at
have
night knowing what
strict
manure
limits
fraud is.
They would-
about that.
They were gambling there. You know what I'm saying? And what they did, they made a big spread.
Hey.
But
Anna Marie
I'm
says
doing Paul.
it's vegetarian shit.
It's vegetarian shit. You like anybody give them carrots.
manure fraud.
The end will be relieved.
No, very
Well
real.
done, baby.
Yeah, but they
Don't be a poople.
Oh, this is a good one. 144 says, "Is someone making a cut on the back end?"
Pull the other one.
Huh?
Hey, pull the other one.
Pull the other one.
Utter, Joe, utter. See,
Come on,
cows
and
have
I'm
these
trying to
things.
milk
Joe,
this joke.
Joe,
These guys are milk it.
How can I creamed it?
Better stop soon.
Did I just get 2%? I don't know.
All right, another headline coming at you.
Some more cheesy jokes to follow.
Sign of the apocalypse. Sheep in
Very funny.
Mongolia have been walking in a circle for 10 days straight, and no one knows why.
They've been waiting for the new iPhone to come out.
It's brilliant. But you got to ask yourself, how can anybody walk in a circle straight?
Wow. No.
Yeah, this is them.
What is this?
We're walking in a circle straight.
Yep.
No,
Is that it?
Yeah, they just
I've
keep
seen
walking
this.
in a circle.
I've seen this before.
no
It
way.
happens.
I've seen
This
the
is what happens.
Sasakyu.
If you go to observatory in about 1 o'clock in the morning, people also do that.
But you notice all the black sheep are on the outside.
Doing it for myth.
Oh, me.
Dude, no, it's like sheep
Maybe that's-
NASCAR.
maybe that's-
Or the sheep on the
Yeah,
inside
sheep
line
NASCAR.
are going around quicker. It's like sheep NASCAR.
Sheep Nesgo.
Did you know there's 98 sheep there, and I know that because I counted their legs and divided it by 4.
If I counted that, I'd fall asleep.
Absolutely, there we go. Maybe they were trying to do that with it. But I wonder
The
why-
Indies,
now-
man.
what would make
Now-
any form
yeah.
of teacher follow blindly in going in circles, or should we
Okay.
remind people that there's been a government in for 25 years?
Yeah, I was going to say, we're making COVID jokes now. We're making
But now
COVID
I've got
jokes.
a question. If you look at all those sheep in the circle, the Afrikaner on me is now going, how many braais is that? How
No, but
many times can I piss off that
You know what?
American
Somebody's going to
lady
write
with
to you
that
right now, bro, and say somebody's going to write to you right now and say you are a chop. And yes, how many braais are there? But yo, you're trying to pull the wool over our eyes here.
Wake up, sheep.
feeling a bit sheepish myself.
Okay. Sheep jokes.
That was
are
bad.
done now. No, stop.
It's all right when
Make the circle smaller. Make the circle smaller. Bigger. The circle bigger.
if someone sends the police, I'll go out on the lam.
Boom, boom. Oh, well done. Boy.
All right, next headline. We're almost done. Here we go. Man fired for being boring and refusing to drink at work takes company to court and wins.
Congratulations on the win, Joe. Well done.
I think if he refused to drink at work and he was there for a month, he'd die of dehydration.
Yeah, it's also true.
so he got fired for being boring.
Hold on.
That's
And
good.
refused to drink at work.
Yeah.
No, but actually, he was working for a pea factory. So why would you drink there? But
Is there a picture
you're
of this
taking a
guy?
piss.
No.
Oh no,
I'm
my
gonna
God!
be I'm gonna be honest. If I worked for Black Label, I also wouldn't want to drink at work.
SAP is gonna come
Absolutely.
calling you. It's a Frenchman.
It's a
I knew it.
Frenchman. Yeah.
It's a Frenchman.
Known as
He's
Mr.
known as Mr. T.
Yeah.
So he said to the oaks, "Fool, I know
Pity
what
the
I'm
fool."
doing."
He's a France.
Pity a fool. According to
He
you.
allegedly was
he
forced to
forced to
participate in
participate-
seminars.
Participate in seminars which include endless amounts of alcohol and workers encouraged to chug down the booze. Wow.
It sounded like he worked in a frat house.
Maybe that's, but they didn't get, you see, they didn't have to pay for that booze. So maybe it was alcohol free. Sorry, Oaks.
Now his salary is 0%. Yeah. The company's fund was described. What was described by the court as humiliating and intrusive behavior. That's his called the company is. That's what they do. That's normal.
The company, yeah, the Oaks are dead.
Yeah. So you won.
Burning on the-
This is
Yeah.
beautiful.
He won. He reportedly won $450,000
Sorry.
in court.
Do you know? Do you know how much? Do you know how much dope you can buy with that?
Now how many pala that is? That is.
Do you know how many
that's
lawyers you
actual-
can bribe with that?
Wait, listen to this. So his lawyer said the company and colleagues, gave him a hard time for his response to the birthday celebration, accusing him of stealing his co-workers' joy.
That's not how it fucking works, my guy.
Is that something you can steal?
You're
In
harsh in
South
my
Africa,
mellow.
yes. I don't know in France.
I'm gonna sue Escom then. Because they steal my joy on the daily.
I can't believe that. In America they'll sue you for anything. It's
Yes.
terrible. So even
This is
if you call your child Sue, they'll sue you for that because it's sort of breaching the sort of law of ethics.
How dare you?
And maybe he didn't tell anybody that it wasn't his birthday. He just thought, shit, I might get some cake here.
Maybe.
That's beautiful. Cake on your birthday.
All right, our last headline for the evening, ladies and gentlemen, is Texas homeowner says hooker ghosts have taken over rental property. They're trying to stir up business.
So sorry.
I just want to know I just want to know if the ghosts are coming or going. That's all I need to know.
Can I just say something there? The Springbok pack has been playing so cock lately. Our hookers look like ghosts.
What is a hooker ghost? How do you become a hooker ghost?
See what happens there's in the scrum. There's the guy in the middle. Anyway, never mind. Yeah. Hooker ghost. Sorry.
The positioning is there. So
rental property. They're
want to
trying
become landlords. Is that what's happening?
Can you go there? There are 4 types of ghosts in the home.
Yeah.
Are there any?
Is that it?
Are there any pictures of the ghosts?
Oh my God!
See,
there's
already
one.
See, there's one.
This one is that's Pam Golding.
That's Pat Golding, my guy.
Haunted by sexual ghosts.
By sexual ghosts.
Sexual
Joe,
ghosts.
Oh, you know why they call it sexual ghosts? Because they take you for a. Never mind.
Have you ever been touched by an angel, Barry?
Only Angel Campy.
Oh!
She didn't touch me in that way. She touched me because I was in the studio with her and we had a good laugh.
Don't touch me in my studio, eh?
That's funny, bro. That's funny.
Yes, that's bad, guys. Joe, you need to explain what a hooker ghost landlord
Evan,
looks like.
no.
Okay, there we go.
If I saw that straight away, I would probably cuck in my pants because that would give me the sheets.
This is beautiful.
I just want to know, if you buy a house, don't you automatically notice the Ku Klux Klan walking around in it while you're moving in?
This is ghosts.
Ku Klux Klan, baby.
These people look like they come out of Django.
Bloods and the KKK.
Yes,
Can you believe?
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh, my word.
Yeah.
It must be kind of cock having a house haunted by the Ku Klux Klan.
No, you know what? At least you'll know every night that once a week it'll be Sunday because the cross outside is burning.
You get that one there.
It's a hell of an alarm clock.
Ku Klux Klan starred with Dan Aykroyd in bullet heads or cone heads. That's what they wear. That.
Go ahead. You're showing your age, eh?
I'm showing my age yet. If you put 100 rand on the bedside table, you're in for a frightening good time. Well, that's why we get laid.
Oh my.
Well done, Vickers.
Nice
That's
one,
great.
Vickers.
I think you're actually nuts, all of you.
Thank you. All right. Well, that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all the headlines for tonight. Some pretty awesome ones. Barry, how did you find tonight?
After 6, it went dark, and I thought, shit, it must be night time. I thought it was great.
I was just waiting for the howl.
I think it's fantastic that we're actually teaching Paul the American to talk once every 13 minutes. And I think other than that, he's going on. And Cyril's farm manager, well, bro, you know, you were in charge of that sheep. I can see that in the middle. You were herding those sheep there. And light brown humor. That is Coke with milk. And pala, that means you are an American. No, I won't say you're American. Are you Canadian? No,
American.
half Japanese,
Mexican.
Canadian. What's it?
Egyptian,
Spanish.
Egyptian, yeah.
asparagus,
Oh,
electric
Egyptian.
carrot.
Yes, I went to Egypt. You know
what-
what? And I saw that big thing outside the pyramids, and it was terrible smell because it stinked.
Joe, cut him off now. That's too much.
Maybe it was in denial. May I just say, these two young men here are very funny. Well done, guys, if I may say so. I think you're pretty sharp, you're
Thank
very
you.
quick, and well done.
Yeah.
As for Joe and that American plonker, that's a different story. you know.
But Barry, they all. they are
Light
the
brown,
result
what is
of
your
the
name, bro?
American-
Bevan.
Devon.
Bevan, yeah. Bevan Poison.
And the farm manager, what's your name?
Mikhail.
Kyle.
Mikhail.
As in Gorbachev.
Kyle.
Yeah.
It's
As in
German
George.
for little shit. Mikhail.
Michael. That's a half a salute. Well done, Mikhail. Why did you take so long to tell me? Because were you thinking I was going to have a go at you? So, you know what I'm saying? This could be like a deep fake because you've got so much hair on your face. Your head might be upside down and we wouldn't notice that. Well done, Mikhail. I thought you were very funny, my mate. Very funny.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Perry, thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it. Yo,
Thank you, Barry.
You are very quick. Damn. Very quick and so good. Yo, I hope I can get there one day.
Yeah.
You will. You know what? If I can give you guys some advice,
Please.
quit now.
Fuck's sake.
No, man. You know what? It takes a lot of hard work and effort, and you gotta be prepared to have these idiots out there that say, "Ah, you cuck. This act's better than you. That act's better than you." Yeah, you just got to say, dude, I'm the oak on stage here. If I can just quickly give you a story. Back in the day, we had to do 4 hours when I started. So we used to mix it up with a bit of music and a few songs and all that stuff, And it was on a Friday night, and a musician or a guy came to me and said, that chord you played, it was an A minor 7th suspended, but you played an A minor, And I said to the guy, dude, what do? He said, I'm a professional musician. I said, and you're watching me? I said, carry on. But don't give up, guys. Make it happen, Mikhail.
Yeah.
Make it happen. Make it happen. Yeah. I mean, Paul came here and actually he did speak 5 sentences. It was actually quite interesting for the
Quality,
whole,
not quantity. Quality, not quantity.
Profound.
Was it more, Paul?
Barry, in
We
his
had an
defense, he
absolute
only
jaw.
started.
And if you guys are ever
Barry-
in Amarnis, I tell you with an open heart, if you ever Oaks in Amarnis, don't come to my house. No, if
Every
you're
time
ever
I
in
think he's
Amarnis,
gonna
give
be
me a bell.
sincere, then he
Give me a bell.
catches me.
Get together. We'll get together. We'll have a jaw because you need to encourage comedy in our country because it's great.
Yeah.
Comedy is good for everybody.
Barry, important question for you though. Would you join us again?
Yeah, why not? But I think Paul should take the lead next time.
Now, Paul normally is very
Give him
talkative.
some
I think
pressure.
you
Yeah.
made him shy.
Guys, can I ask you two guys here? Can I ask you two guys? Have you ever listened to any of Paul's stuff?
No, I don't think
No.
they have.
Let me tell you something.
No, I
Paul
don't-
came
I
to my
usually-
house
I
for a
usually
bride,
listen to
and
people
after a
who
while, he sort of loosened up a bit, and he said some really funny stuff.
Yeah.
Really funny. And well done, Paul. Look, you
Thank
can't
you.
use it because I used it the next night in my show. No, I'm only kidding. Paul, your stuff is good, man. You should really step outside from that shyness and get on stage and make it happen. I'm serious. Your stuff is really funny, and your topics were great.
Yeah.
In the way that you looked at things, and well done.
Thank
And
you,
I'd love
sir.
to see you guys work. Tell me where you're working next time. You can get my details from Joe, and if I can come and help you at any time, if I'm in the area, please, I'll gladly come and
Okay.
help you.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, thanks so much, Barry. Really
Yeah.
appreciate
Thanks,
that.
Barry.
No worries. It'll be great. That's what it's about, eh? And if anybody says you cuck, you can say, well, I'm on stage and you haven't got the balls to get up here. So carry on.
Amen. Amen.
Right.
Yeah, thank you very
We in
much.
church.
Yo, really appreciative of you being here.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
It's
It's
good
been,
fun. And I will again, Joe. Thank you very much for inviting me.
of course.
Yeah,
All right.
thanks very much. And
Thank
Michael,
you.
You're never gonna hear the
Are you
end
out
of that,
in Cape Town?
Kyle.
Are you guys in Cape Town?
Yeah, we're all in Cape Town.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, cool.
surrounding
All right.
areas, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
I'm coming to Amonis tomorrow. I'll
That's good.
pop your email.
I'm not scared. Oh, check it out. You see, can I tell you how funny Paul is? Look behind Paul there now. Look behind, and there's a thing that says Desmond Tutu.
Mhm.
How sharp is that, Paul?
That's pretty sharp.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
You know, it's
Thank you very
Mr.
much. Yeah, I had
Desmond
that made.
Tutu.
I had that
Brilliant.
made. I had that made, and I went to one time. I went to Kruger, and we were checking in, going through the gate, and the guy said, "Write down my number plate," and he said, "Desmond Tutu." And he goes, "Oh, are you related?"
What did you say?
No, you
say
must say,
yes.
actually, I'm an
Please say
albino.
From my mother's side.
Well done. That's very clever, Paul. That is very clever.
Thank you very much.
Guys, it was an honor talking to you guys. I had the best joy of my life. Give me a shout. If I can do it again, I'd love to come in. If you don't mind me, I'm sorry that I talk too much. And I'm
No,
sorry
no, no,
that
no,
I-
no, 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 no. You
Great.
don't
That's
talk
great.
enough, man. No, you were
That's
great.
I'm
You
taking
were great
notes.
tonight.
Good
Yeah.
meeting
I'm
you.
taking
It was
notes.
really good meeting you guys out there. And thanks. You should thank your viewers out there.
Yeah,
Joe.
well, we usually do
Always.
at the end. We
Without
usually do at the
viewers-
end. Yeah. We
Okay,
always
do
do.
you? Sorry, am I taking up too time? I'm sorry.
No, 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 not at all.
No, it's fine.
We're enjoying your company, and we'll definitely have you back. And I think I will call it now, ladies and gentlemen. It is the end of the show, so I just want to say thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight. Highest numbers we've had so far, so I gotta thank Barry for that. I gotta thank all the viewers who tuned in for that. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Do share the show, let people know, and don't forget to subscribe to our standalone comedy Comedians Roast the Headlines YouTube channel. Go to the description and you'll find a link there, so please subscribe to that channel. And if you're watching this on any other social media, don't forget to also go to the link in the bio or description, and please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are growing those numbers as quickly as we possibly can, and I just want to say once again, thank you, Barry Hilton, for joining us. Thank you for joining. Thank you to Light Brown Humor for joining, and of course Cyril's farm manager for also joining. We'll be back next week, ladies and gentlemen. So don't miss out on next week's show. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's already headlines lined up for next week, but we'll also keep an eye on the headlines as we go along. Join us. Remember, you can send in a headline if you see one that you think we might find funny by tagging us or emailing me at joeymediocomedian@gmail.com. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you next week. Stay safe, be kind to one another, and we'll see you at the next one. Cheers.
Take care. Bye-bye.